Here comes example 15. In this question, we want to know the relationship between two regular pentagons. For a pentagon, it is a 5-sided polygon, and it is regular. It means the length of the sides and the angles within each pentagon are the same. You can imagine that when I try to enlarge, to make the smaller pentagon larger, it will become a larger pentagon. So they are actually similar figures for these two pentagons. Now we know that for the size, the length, the ratio is of 3:4. We know that the exact area of a large pentagon is 192 meters square. However, we don't know the area of a small pentagon, and we want to find it in this question. So let us let the area be 8 meters square. So we don't know the exact value of the size, the length of a size, we don't know, but we know it is 3:4. We can express a ratio in the form of a fraction. So the ratio of the length will be 3:4. The numerator 3 refer to the smaller pentagon, and the denominator 4 refers to the length of the larger pentagon. Now, we want to know the area ratio. For the area ratio, for the actual area, it will be 8 for the small pentagon, and for the large pentagon, it is 192. I still represent the area of a small pentagon, not the large pentagon, in the numerator. And for the denominator, I still use it to show the information of a large pentagon. We know that for the length ratio square, it will be the area ratio. So when I just put the length ratio 3/4, I need to square it. Pay attention that the power, the square should put it in the length ratio, and the area ratio 8/192. Now we set our equation, and the next step is how to solve it. To solve an equation, first of all, I want to simplify the left-hand side, 3/4 whole term square. For the whole term square, using laws of index, we know for the whole bracket square in fraction, a/b whole bracket square, actually it is a square over b square. Both denominator and numerator, you need to square it, and therefore it will be 3 square over 4 square on the left, and the right hand side still 8/192. And then you can move the 192 to the right hand side by multiplication. So the right hand side you now only have a, and the left hand side will be the value, that is 3 square over 4 square times 192. And after calculation, you will see that a is 108. And pay attention that To get a proper presentation, you should first let the area you want to find, area of the small pentagon, be a meter square. Otherwise, it will be poor presentation. So that's the end of this question.